turns are a very tricky concept to get, but once you get the feel for them, they tend to come a little bit easier. The first thing you need to know is your stroke count. Obviously, just like swimming in on backstroke, we want to know what our stroke count is. However, it's not exactly the same as our backstroke stroke count because we do want to make sure that we're touching the wall on that last stroke. And it takes a little bit of adjustment and a little bit to get used to the timing of the crossover turn. On our last stroke, that stroke that we're going to touch the wall with, we're going to start rotating to our side. We want to make sure that we're coming in and touching the wall with our top arm, like so, rather than with our bottom arm, like we do in a backstroke, in a traditional back to breast turn. As I'm coming in with that top arm, I want to make sure that even as I'm rotating more towards my side, that my eyes are staying up. Because if I can keep my eyes up, it'll make sure that my top shoulder doesn't cross in front of my bottom shoulder. Because if my top shoulder does cross in front of my bottom shoulder, I'll get DQ'd for touching the wall more towards my stomach. Once I've touched that wall with my top arm, then I can turn my head, and that's going to help me start that flipping motion that I want to do. And essentially, once I touch the wall, it is just a flip turn. It's just a little bit on our side. I like to remember that after I touch the wall, my chin goes in to help me remember that that rotation is a normal flip turn and that I'm not trying to flip backwards. As you're flipping around, I like to think about I'm trying to flip my head underneath my hips to make sure that when I push off the wall, I'm going to push off the wall completely on my stomach. Like all of our other turns, crossover turns is just a turn that's going to take a lot of practice to get used to.